enable for me to do stuff like do stuff just start doing stuff like this, like shoot my holograms movies, and start doing this parallel universe sixth movie, or I mean seventh movie. Like, this is the seventh now. I thought it was the third one, but it is already the seventh one. I actually make it up to 100 minutes, more or less. But I noticed that sometimes on my holograms, whether I even edit it or I don't even edit it, I just keep it as a video. Like, I do a lot of stuff like I clean my face, like when I take a shower. I'm actually in the shower right now, and I have to use some facial cleansers and stuff like, facial wash and stuff. And it has been proven that when I use this stuff, although it does make my face clean and I feel fresh and I feel really refreshed and everything. I really have to clean up. Sometimes really like a master cleaning for my face. But when this happens, my skin doesn't really get irritated at all. But it kind of loses some a bit of a skin, like since there's exfoliating included probably in those facial wash, like or it gets too clean that all the dirt that's covering my face is gone, and it actually keeps my or makes my skin on the video or hologram really looking like really like I'm right, like my face or skin, my skin on my face is really in bad shape or like very rough or something, like. But it's not really like that. It just happens in when I do a lot of or like couple of facial washes during the week, and it makes my skin a little too clean, that it removes some kind of stuff on my face, that it makes my skin really not like right now, but maybe like the last film or the last hologram. There was especially when the sun is up, it's really bright, and it really reveals the face to look like really rough. But it's not really like that when the face, after a few days, after cleaning it, afterwards it will go back to normal. But just wanted to remember this because like, for sometimes if you notice something like that, even in when you're looking in the mirror, you might I might f- I do feel like uh I feel kind of sad, or like, insecure, like things are not getting well, or like something really like something bad happened, or or a bad movie, but a bad life. Or it's not really like that. It's just the cleansers that are removing some dead skin, or like a thin layer of skin that makes it all too revealing uh, under the sun. Like, it's really just like that. But as I was just saying, I would actually want to start doing this again, like shoot some holograms and create a vlog or movie or something, like I might even call it HLOG, or HLOG, hologram log, like a hologram and blog, like HLOG, like, I don't know how to say it, maybe log, like silent H. But that's what I checked on my last movie, or last take from the Parallel Universe 6, that I was taking one sticker break, but I was got I kind of got back in doing like my regular two sticks a break or three or four. But I kind of like like just want to maintain it as two sticks. But because the one stick a break or two sticks a break is not really gonna work for me in getting the stuff that I really want to buy. Uh, my first allowance didn't actually uh, didn't work to be used for actually per 1 week. It actually was only good until my next allowance was provided. So I didn't even wasn't able to save some the money, but actually just kind of like when my second allowance was actually bigger, I actually just you know I retained 300 credits and put the other 300 or 400 credits in my savings just to because I copied the first allowance, which was a bit smaller, which is only 400 credits or it actually becomes 300 credits because I have to keep the 100 to for paying for my loan. I can actually loan 100 credits from Gcash, only 100 credits, but just to for emergency. But as I was saying, for me to be able to start doing things again because I noticed that a break, one stick of cigarette a break actually works really fast for me in creating stuff like being active. So I probably think that it goes well with the burglar 8.80 point 99.10 stuff like it gets me really creative like yeah, that's the truth. The point 99.10 or yellow stuff or burglar stuff, the non-music type future kid caps, which is point 99.10, and where I actually haven't tried the music type, which is also a burglar attire, which should actually probably work if best to create a lot of music, but which I don't want to do right now. But I was gonna like saying like I was saying like I'm gonna do the one stick a break again for me to be a lot more quick and doing things stuff really fast. So right now, when I woke up, I got three sticks, but only for me to chill out in my balcony because I like the morning morning air outside, and I have to chill a bit and review my holograms and stuff. I really gotta review them because this is where I put all of my hacks. I have to live a life, and I'm gonna get a stick of cigarette right now at the store. But before that, I'm gonna update you with the hacks. Like I kind of said that the Illumina stuff are for the night, but turns out that I and the system box shoes are actually for the day, which is still effective like that, and the Illumina is still effective like that. But I have to actually make changes, which I'll probably still do the Illumina and system box. I'll definitely do that still. But I've made changes which about the Ferrari actor Livity, my 2.0 for being an actor, and It's actually the Jordan 3 that I really like, as I mentioned before. And I converted all of my shoes into Jordan 3. It's the new updates would actually have to be like the how I wear my tunnels with a .85. Like when I do the .85 with my outfit, all of my shoes were actually depending on the situation would actually turn into a Jordan 3 shoes. And however, some of them aren't converted to Jordan 3 but is converted to Jordan 2, the robot. Now, I have to convert the Jordan 2 into a Jordan 3. So what I do is still do the .85, but I have to do it hidden, like the .86 stuff, like the .85 now is on the boxers. The .85 is on the boxers now when I do the Jordan 3 attire. So I'm no longer wearing the point 4, point 3, point 4, the point 4, point 3 is the .85 on the outfit, not on the boxers. That's the Jordan 4, which I match to my, which is actually the .85 that I was saying, that this converts shoes into, regardless, depending on the situation or the event or the depending on the use. The shoes, it converts the shoes into Jordan 3. So I'm wearing Jordan 4 outfit and the shoes Jordan 3 all the time, which I really like. That's the Ferrari guy. But with those remaining shoes that are Jordan 2, I convert them to Jordan 3 by assigning the .85 on my boxers, turning my outfit to Jordan 3. So I'm wearing Jordan 3 and I'm wearing Jordan 3, but those were the Jordan 2. So it converts the Jordan 2 shoes into Jordan 3. But the look of the Jordan 3 attire with the full Jordan 3 attire is actually somewhat like the very early 90s, like the 1990, something like that. It looks like very much like that because like really when I was young, kind of as young as the .86, the funk guy that I was. But to do this, it has to be really organized, like the Jordan 3 attire, Jordan 3 thing, Jordan 3 outfit and shoes. It actually have to be kind of like very organized. Like if I was gonna wear some lanyard here, I gotta fix it and I gotta keep it inside. It gotta be fixed. So like the robot thing is actually from the Jordan 2, where the robot thing. It's you kind of have to program your outfit into something organized. Like it's really something like that. And one thing about this, when you're walking outside, like in the street, wearing the Jordan 3 outfit and Jordan 3 shoes, it kind of feels like the scenes from the future in the Back to the Future movie. Like you kind of feel like, hey, this is like hyperspace, but it kind of looks more like the Back to the future scenes, like in the future, like all the people looks like really like you're in that scene, like the Back to the Future movie, like in the future. Now I gotta go get the stick of cigarette now, and that should be it right now. So in business, like in modern business, in those days when we weren't even born yet, maybe in the 70s, like I read this book, Modern Business, which is a 70s book from my uncle. I took it from his stuff. I read it, memorize stuff, and like when I was in college already. And it says there that you have to take care of your health if you want an attractive personality. And that's how this one sticker break makes me feel like. It actually also feels well. I noticed that it was a cool experience doing the one sticker break, even if it unshapes my face. But that's the thing I'm gonna do. Because I like the experience. With my ability or instinct to set up my screen resolutions and for the hologram or video, I didn't turn this the introduction until up to this scene that I didn't turn it into hologram or system box, moon space, VGA or screen resolutions, but I just set it up as the standard unchanged or unedited screen resolutions and VGA colors, like the hip hop video settings or hologram settings. It's just the standard mode for the Jordan 3 outfit. Jordan 3 outfit with Jordan 3 shoes. Basically the Jordan 2. So it the Jordan 3 outfit, the .85 from the boxers, is actually and the Jordan 2, which converts into Jordan 3 shoes outfit, is actually something like a Back to the Future scene, but to do the Back to the Future scene with this kind of attire, which I'm doing right now, it's actually has to be the original video graphics or VGA screen resolutions, just like the hip hop. Because I noticed that I noticed from the hip hop shoes were actually from the coats that I hacked. Like I have a .3 and a Jordan 1, which is a .4, and with the .4 coat or the Jordan 1, which can only be worn with hip hop shoes. So together the two coats are .3 and .4. .3 is the hip hop. So the .3 is actually hip hop. So based on logic, the hip hop shoes are Jordan 1. Basically, I forgot the connection, but when I wear a .3 bracelet, it goes actually well with the Jordan 3 attire, with the Jordan 3 shoes or Jordan 2 shoes converted. And I'm not saying that it's really hip hop, but if I put the .3 bracelet, it turns my outfit to hip hop, but it still remains as a Jordan 3 outfit. So you have to like organize your accessories and everything, because that's the way to do it. Like the robot thing, the Jordan 3 shoes or Jordan 2 shoes, the robot, it's actually somewhat like the robot. I don't know. There's just a connection. It has to be a hip hop screen resolutions and VGA colors. So what I just did is I saw this girl on social media wearing the boots, like the dancer boots, like the knee high boots, and I kind of fixated my thoughts and how that really looks. But it's actually stressed out on the legs. It's actually a leg outfit. At the same time, it looks like a normal outfit, but it stresses on the legs. So I bought this I bought three uh what do you call this leggings, which are supposed to be worn like this, like this, like with shorts or anything that on your legs actually, like on your legs. So I have to. I never really liked this, but never really understood how this works. But now I do. Based it on the legs, so it's gonna be stressed out on the legs. But I hacked the way to do this, and it's actually on 11/11. So to work this, like when I check the girl's outfit, it's actually in 11/11. Now I kind of searched for iconic stuff or whatever I could imagine to be an 11/11, and it turns out to be a guitar. Now the guitar, to be exactly like an 11/11, it has to do with converting it to a program or a protocol, and that would have to be 0.6.3. And in my hacks, the point 0.6 would have turned out to be a Jordan 3 attire, and the point 0.3 is actually the Maria or Marie him or hip hop attire. But when I check on my hip hop, when I imagine it to be wearing the hip hop shoes, it wouldn't work out with the leggings. It wouldn't stress the legs, and I kind of disciplined my thoughts into working on something else, like a 0.6.3 thing. So I concluded that it wasn't really the hip hop shoes that to be worn with this. Instead, I have to wear it as a 0.6.3 by wearing all the other non hip hop shoes. And so these slides is actually the point 2, in which case it's not the hip hop shoes. Like I mentioned in my previous scene, like I said that not a point 2, but a Jordan 2. The Jordan 2 is actually hip hop, but it's not really the hip hop shoes. Actually, it's just the Jordan 2. So aside from the other shoes, other than the hip hop, not the hip hop shoes actually. All the other shoes that are non hip hop, like the Illumina shoes or the System Box shoes, or all the other shoes or slides or whatever footwear, would actually work with the leggings. And it would stress on the legs. And actually, an outfit for the legs that would look natural, that would look like a normal outfit. But just to stress on the information, like just don't use the hip hop shoes, like the gifted or gifted stuff. So I'm in my Jordan 3 outfit with Jordan 3 shoes. It actually the leggings work as a Jordan 3 outfit, so it's actually like a Jordan 3 thing. But maybe I'll try later to do the Jordan 4 outfit with the Jordan 3 shoes to see if this leggings can also work for the Jordan 4. So I'm totally confirming or verified that the Jordan 3 outfit with Jordan 3 converted Jordan 2 robot shoes is actually a Back to the Future outfit. I kind of recorded some stuff from my previous Ferrari car that I converted to a time machine of some sort from the derived from the Back to the Future movie, and it kind of looks good though. It, it doesn't really look like a Ferrari anymore, though it is actually a Ferrari with the same color. I just woke up now. For FYI, when I did some dressing up like new clothes and stuff, I set up my myself for to do with a .86. They used to be funk, and I was in 1990 or 92 till 1992, circa. Actually, not circa, but actually truly 1990 or to 1992, like when I was a kid, like before high school, I was a .86, and I was only already like thinking like a teenager, but I wasn't even a teenager back then. But with the .86, I just want to provide feedback. Like it's actually the Jordan 1, so it converts all footwear to Jordan 1, and so I'm actually the type of Jordan 1 kid after all. Like that's actually the hype that I'm looking for. The Jordan 1 is actually hype. And back in my previous office, like 2 or 3 years ago, like everyone was really into the Jordan 1, and it's still like that right now with the teens and also elders. And all in all, it started out with Miles Morales of Spider-Man. That's why I got a red one with me. But mine is actually an OEM. And OEM shoes are actually used for indoor only. It's like an indoor sandals, but it's indoor foot or indoor shoes. And though I still when I didn't know that, I did try walking it outside, and kind of feels cool. But the leather, the surface of the leather would actually react uh, badly to if you walk it outside the house. So it has to be worn inside or indoor only. And just want to provide the feedback again that the .86 Funk would actually be the 1990 to 1992 Jordan 1 kid that I was, which is actually similar. The .86 is similar. Is actually like the twin of the .86.1, which is the Conrad. .86 would actually do its workaround doing the used to be funk or pre-teens funk that I was like with system box shoes that I want to keep fresh, but the ones that I didn't want to keep fresh is not really the right one. It's really gonna do its workaround with stuff that I really want to keep fresh. The system box shoes that aren't really new, but I want to keep fresh. Since I uh, checked out the stuff that I for the Jordan 1 or for the 8.86 thing, like I kind of thought that since it's logically speaking, I want to keep those shoes fresh. So I'm just gonna use them when we go when we have to go somewhere. But here in my street, I probably use my indoor OEM Jordan 1 shoes to make it more realistic. So it's actually for the point 86 the OEM shoes, and this one is truly a Jordan 1, and I'm gonna use this for when buying cigarettes at the store or in my street only. Kind of bit of a science since I really like OEM, but I kind of discovered that there's a UA, but I'm gonna try the UA too. It looks more original, but this one I like it because I had experience with my BPO jobs about OEM. That's where I learned about the OEM. It's not really bad, especially in like satellite radios that we're selling were OEM, and I know the thing about OEMs, but they actually use they actually create original equipment, and the original equipment is actually not importing or not really not really the original Nike or the original brand, but original equipment. So basically, their their purpose is to create original equipment, and it's up to you what kind of equipment it is. For me, it's a kind of a type of Turbo C or a Pascal equipment where you can where you can view where you can be inside a computer game or video game. Like it's actually like looks like a computer graphics thing rather than a real material. So that's what the OEM or original equipment manufacturer equipment stuff is for me. Computer graphics uh, equipment. Not only can my Ferrari become invisible with stealth mode, it also cannot be felt. Well, I actually contacted my tech dealer in Japan, and they're sending out uh, an update to my stealth battery for my Ferrari car, and looks like the battery is running out, and they will actually inject it through the internet. Look, my cars actually has this built-in internet, like just like when you contact the Microsoft team through the internet to send repairs or to update your like remove bugs live uh, lively when you chat them, like they will actually do that to my car and re-energize or recharge my battery for my stealth mode, and it's all actually coming from Japan. Like basically when it goes invisible, it cannot be touched or felt, so anyone passing by won't even bump the car. And I do this because in this country there might be, like, people who vandalize stuff, like a lot of kids would vandalize walls with spray paint, and they might even vandalize my car, and like just for security, because I don't have that a lot of money. Like the deal with this Ferrari car is actually, it's because it was provided by my girlfriend Scarlett, and being his boyfriend and stuff, and we don't really have any sexual relations right now, since she's actually the type of girlfriend which is actually just a really girlfriend thing, like, like a friend, like more than a friend, like thing like that, like what it might be like the girlfriend material, girlfriend material, friend zone. That's how we are. So it is actually logically correct to call her my girlfriend, and the we do spend each other only inside the car, and we don't really go out in public, like eat out when she passes by, or when I go to get her, meet up with her somewhere. We have to stay inside the car and do our talking inside the car. So we have a dealership in our businesses with Ferrari cars. I just kind of bought another 2 sticks of cigarettes, and hey, hey, that's my Ferrari. Like, hey, it's parking in front of the door. Looks like my parallel universe self has arrived, and gotta catch up. Hey, he got away. He went. He didn't even. I didn't see him. He went away. Looks like he's here, but he went away. And the thing is, that car is it's actually an old car that doesn't even fly, but the car flew. So it looks like my parallel universe self has some high tech stuff. Like, obviously, because I have all here the stuff that I have in my original universe, like my high tech speakers and stuff are here. So I didn't know that the car here in the parallel universe, his car or our car, can fly. Anyway, the Ferrari is like becomes invisible and untouchable. So like I got the Ferrari transported here through other means of science experiments from Japan, like they transported here in the parallel universe. Like that's really a huge thing. Like, we got a dealership, and I know there are projects there. That's why I was able to manage to create my own helmet to get here. Like I basically got there in Japan like in 1989. Like when I was a kid, like we visited the factories in Japan as a ambassador, a youth ambassador for Japan, and I was provided all these connections and studies regarding machinery and technology, and I was able to save all and back up all the files on floppy disk, and I managed to have it imported to the new USB drive, or the USB memory stick, and it's all, and also all the information that I need are also stored on online storages that I have. It's kind of weird. Like, maybe he'll get here someday, or any hour now, or maybe tomorrow or later. He'll be surprised if I'm here. I can really explain to him really quick what happened, why I'm here, and maybe he can explain why the car can fly. Like I saw it flew away. Like it managed to even disappear in the sky, like just disappeared like my invisible car, or my stealth mode would make my car invisible. Anyway, back to the .86, the Jordan 1. It's not really a Ferrari guy thing, but looks kind of cool to be able to go back to my younger self look. Hoping I don't even know if it would actually affect my smoking. Like, I didn't smoke at that time when I was in 1990 or 1992. Looks like there's nothing to do. Like, probably like just wait for him and stop these holograms right now. To actually eat my dinner though, I forgot to back up here on hologram storage that my .86 attire with the Jordan 1 converter, the .86 converter to Jordan 1 shoes, like it doesn't actually get affected by quick, like when I wear this lanyard it turns my outfit to like the .85 or other modes. It wouldn't affect the like when I wear this lanyard so that I can go buy something outdoor. Like, it converts my outfit, not my shoes but my outfit, to Jordan 4. So I'd be wearing Jordan 3. But this doesn't affect, my .86 mode doesn't get affected. It still remains as .86, and the shoes are still a Jordan 1. Now I'm getting ready to. I'm actually going to sleep now. I'm already sleeping, but I'm gonna back this up quickly. The .86.2, which is the block, is actually a converter, a footwear to Jordan 4. I'm able to hack this identification ID, and I can wear it. Like, just have to wear it in order for me to not get in trouble in this community, in our zone. And I gotta admit that this is born in prison, as well as a citizen. We have to wear it like we're in prison or something, because without this ID I won't get any deserving. I don't deserve to like walk around outdoor without the identification, and so looks like I better wear this now. Looks like somebody's trying to notice already that I'm not wearing one, and I'm glad I have a couple of them. And looks like gotta be quick in wearing this stuff and do the .89.9 orange Adidas bodysuit, which is definitely working out properly as the .85 on all suits, which tends to be the Jordan 3 and the outfit, the Jordan 4. But an Adidas version, which would be the .89.9 and system block, like the orange Adidas overalls. this works as a point 89.9 identification ID, and I'm glad it's digitally up to date, and firmware is actually clean and has no bugs, and definitely is capable of entrance to any credentials in our city. doesn't really make sense how why this why our street here has become a pavilion of the main road pavilion in outer space, where all the street names are actually names of planets, and that the citizens and its main rest place and walkway in our theatrical street is actually the the only way to see what's going on daily in our entire city, or probably in our entire country. And sometimes I feel like I'm back home in the universe that I live in, and looks like everything is probably going nuts, and probably just me thinking about things that I don't even understand. But this is the best city amongst all the rest that I've visited in our country, and this town and the street, I love it. It's really the most futuristic mall-looking street that ever I have walked. In fact, it's actually nice to wait here under the tree, where I am free from all technology and just be one with nature, like under this tree, and just wait patiently for my parallel universe self to arrive. I think this place is really hot. And even if it's already nighttime, I definitely am really accounted for having myself merge with nature, and I think I'm gonna do some watering on these plants of ours from our windowsill. It's pretty simple. You live in a world of technology and machines and digital software, hardware, and a lot of gadgets and vehicles and pollution from these machines, trains, motorcycles, and you only seem to get one thing out of this. You get to like nature, and you want to keep some plants with you, get some pet or something, or try some pets like spiders, fishes, tortoises, turtles, snakes, hedgehogs, and iguanas, birds, even monkey, and even dogs and cat. I kind of like all of them, and I tried all of them already, and looks like I'm passing on all of that now. So my previous turtle died. Two turtles actually the fact is two turtles died. Only for thought it was gonna be prolonged for a couple of months, but I died in 2 days. And I kind of just wanna pet a plant or something. Like I have a lotus, a blue lotus, in my old aquarium. Be awesome once you're done with the watering. Looks like I'm kind of thinking about my friends back in the original universe, like all the people I've met. And true friends are actually met, and they provide the best gift of friendship and to help you around in surviving the real world. They act like they really want to be your friend and has become your friend, and you always hang out and become one and truly share stuff and have fun, laugh, and like it was really nice to be around with all those friends. And in one point, in one point in your life that you were actually with them, and suddenly things change within your friends, and you will actually notice the change, and they change into a fly, and they really fly and really have achieved stuff in life. Like they may have found their the love of their life and get married. Find out soon that they get married to the same girl, or whatever, achieved stuff in life, like stuff that you talked about and was aiming to have in life, or to become in life. Whatever that you were actually with them, acting out, and getting the action done, and do the stuff. And most of these friends have achieved the goals that we had when we were young, when we were together. And but these true friends that you know that are true friends have changed suddenly as they were growing up, and this happens all around to everyone. But one thing's for sure is that those actually those act those actual friends that have changed have actually been heartbroken. The reason for the change in their lives, their sudden change in life, is because of life experiences, traumatic and heartbreaking experiences. That's why they change. They hide these insecurities and failed accomplishments, or probably sadness. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken, and they'll never really share that with you. Instead, they will become the new person, or the changed person that they are now, and they will never go back because they have been heartbroken, and it was a trauma for them to become their old selves. And these heartbreaking experiences are they're actually their dark secrets, and probably unforgiven self, or the darkness inside of them that they will never accept for having done, for basically never want to hurt their true friends. Instead, they just want to leave them behind and change for good. I actually just want to leave all my other friends too, like all my girlfriends that I met, that I courted and stuff. But basically, I don't want to feel that way, like having not conquered them or become their boyfriend or something. But I tried to like beat that BS and be the same person that I am always and forever. And I don't want to change at all, you know. I want to accept my true self, and I don't want to be heartbroken. And so I beat the BS of being heartbroken when it comes to girls. And sometimes those friends who changed aren't really heartbroken. Instead, they are somewhat like have changed into a dumbass or something, like being dumbass and being high achievers at the same time, but neglecting to be the same person. Well, I kind of think that it's still all about being heartbroken and like a dark secret of them. Not being a dumbass and all, but being heartbroken, full of shame or whatever, insecurity, or thinking they're kind of, you know, have turned into a freak or something for being different and all, being heartbroken and all, and can't really, you know, front to you or provide to you the freak that they are, because they don't want to break your heart. Instead, they don't want to be heartbroken themselves, or they are heartbroken though they don't want to share or keep that feeling coming. You always just kind of have to find the right light, and it's all about being holy and all. But the correct word for that in our country is banal. Like the word banal is somehow just like the Bible is. There are hidden truths in the Bible, but basically the right path is by reading the Bible, and it's the actual answer, whether you understand it or not. You basically have to, you know, just read it and find a way to achieve liking it and notice changes in your life, or achieve things in life quicker than what you were planning to do. Because sometimes all the plans that you are trying to work on will actually be easier if you just know the way, and you will definitely know the way of what you're trying to do, or what you will actually do if you maintain and be consistent in reading the Bible. So that's where the charge is. You charge yourself like super charger heaven thing, and you'll definitely make no mistakes, though you will actually be in a higher program, like let's say, for instance, stuff that you didn't really or wasn't really expecting to happen, or to be doing now, or like you're working on something but something better comes up, like happens really, like some kind of just like what happens to me when I so-called become sick. New things come up, or arise, and in you, when you do this, when you read the Bible, and like you will learn of things that you will need, and the things that you need will be provided. That's what I'm saying, that it comes in like sickness, the so-called sickness. It comes in phases, and you kind of like be something, like you will kind of become a changed person, like evolve or something. Not heartbroken, but actually heart lifted or something, or like what I'm trying to say is that the light, to find the light, we actually, or by just common sense, the light is where the Lord's answers or spirit has verged with, the where the humans are actually living right now, like life. I'm in my parallel universe, new house, backyard. Never had, except for painting around like very early morning, like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Like in this backyard, painting with spray paint on canvas. And but sitting here, like I set up a stool. I put a stool here in the corner of the backyard. I've been smoking here during the mornings when the sun rays are on my balcony. I have to smoke here, like just to stay away from the sun rays, and avoid the heat. But at a very early morning here, before sunrise, and I can actually stay here, and I feel like I'm on vacation or something, somewhere out of town, like in a different house or a different location. It doesn't feel anything like when I'm in the balcony, or when I'm anywhere in the house. But here I feel like I'm somewhere, like on a vacation somewhere, like probably in the beach, or somewhere, like when we go to the beach. One time I woke up early morning when everyone was sleeping and I was like just all by myself vaping and somewhere somewhere out there like I swam in the pool at the very early morning by myself, and it feels like I'm here on vacation, and I kind of like it. And even in the mornings when the sun is up, and but that's all. That's different. I don't feel like on vacation, but just around this time, like it's still dark, and I feel like I'm really on vacation. It's not at all that dark here, like what you see on the video, but actually it's becoming a little al- almost actually eliminated already than before I started this scene. But this nothing has changed. Like it's still dark, but maybe the video amplified the lighting or something. Like what the amplifier does with the sound, it amplifies the sound when it's on, and it for a couple of for a minute or so, like it amplifies the sound when the original volume that you set up. Like an amplifier really amplifies the sound of the when you set up a volume. It for when you set up a volume, it amplifies the volume into something louder. So it actually changes, like the sound changes because it gets amplified at for a bit of time, bit of a few seconds or a minute. Uh, like the lighting also gets amplified probably. I haven't read that, but anyway, I'm having coffee. And I finished my mug of coffee actually, but I'm getting another coffee, and I don't actually want to do any more of these science right now when I'm waiting for my parallel universe self. And looks like he's not around yet, and I kind of feel like talking about other stuff, like I said, like it's going to be a log or a vlogger log or like I just wanted to say other stuff, like not about science, but not all the time about science, because I'm feeling kind of like not really depressed or something, but feels like having myself like interact with stores or when I talk to someone outside. I feel like they're trying to make me uh, they're trying something like probably test me or something, or screw me or something like. I know it's turning out to be like they wanna make things corny or something like, and that's why my for this movie, it's getting corny and stuff. Like I'm being affected. Actually, that's probably what they're trying to do, trying to affect me of becoming corny or something. Like one time, for out of out of nowhere, like berserk or something, like someone just told me to be a good boy and be corny to be able to get a girlfriend. But I'm not really like that. I'm a bad boy, and I don't I'm not really a wannabe, or I'm not really not really, like a desperate girlfriend seeking, or seeking girlfriend or something like. I'm not really a loser. Like I can definitely get a girlfriend when I want to, and I actually do. But actually just kind of get rid of them, because it's not really something that I can actually promote to myself, because basically don't have that enough financial stability or financial care in my family or whatever. Like even when I'm working, when I'm working, supposedly I have a lot of money because I can definitely get a girlfriend and definitely do get friends. But those friends are actually like also working, so we definitely don't have time to have that kind of relationship. We can't even hang out and like hang out like on rest days or something like something really not for me because people just don't even compare their lives with my life because basically I'm not really rich. I'm not really poor or rich. But basically don't have money all the time. Even when I'm working, when you're working, it does mean that you don't have money. But some people just get married when they meet someone at work. But for me, I probably just like do my thing, like do my work and properly and even so I'll probably just take care of myself, like understand that I can't really be like others who can manage to get girlfriends. It's because we're not different. We are totally having different lives, financial matters, and like for example, someone doesn't even have a car, and like this other person who has a car or a lot of money will compare like, why don't you have any girlfriend yet or something. Like obviously a beggar won't be able to get a girlfriend as quicker than a rich man with a car and money, and it's actually totally doesn't have any power or control over things the way they actually do than you know compared to being a small time or like uh, like there's definitely a different pathway for people, for each and one of everyone. People have different sides and different stories and different pathways, and especially even included which is actually including relationships with others or interacting. Well, as for me, I do have a car, and like it's even a Ferrari. But having a Ferrari, yeah, I really have to take care of myself. I can't just get any girlfriend like for having a Ferrari. I have to know my standards, and I have to get someone really deserving of becoming my girlfriend. Or can't just be any girl, and can't just fool around and fuck around, and it's not really something I want to do. Like I'd rather like learn a lot of things and do my thing, like do science and well, anyway, I do have my girlfriend, and like my girlfriend material friend zone friend, like my girlfriend Scarlett. Cause it's yo it's, definitely we do have the same stuff to do. Like she does her thing and I do my thing, and we have business to do, and we definitely have to like be smarter than the average person or the normal person. We definitely have to live in another world, and we have definitely have to not really follow the stream or the flow of what the social are doing, and it's not really the same for us. And like I don't, there's not really there are also other people like me, and especially people who are big time doing music stuff or like show business and you know following their pathway and focusing in career. That's what I'm doing. I'm focusing on something first before I get into matters like relationships. And besides, I'm people kind of look for something deeper within them, and they probably find a soulmate or something like that. But anyway, let me get a mug of coffee. Because of the corny situation, the corny atmosphere that people are providing BS for to make me become like them, like provide corny stuff on social media or in my content. Like I'm gonna turn things around by being generous of all my secrets, like my styles, my OG styles that I've hacked my music, my music life actually, and how I do things. But this might be sound helpful for people who want to collaborate or something with music or something, or do something, or probably help them out in doing things just like just like this. So let's start with the reggae band Hash Brown. So my reggae sound comes, it's actually totally reggae sound. Like if you notice the sound of reggae, the sound of reggae is actually a point 0.9. And so when I compose on my guitar, the chords, the notes, and everything are all point 0.9 composed from point 0.9. If you get what I'm saying, like just do everything point 0.9. Like and then I try to mash it up by doing other setup on the composition, the guitar composition, by enabling it to become after the intro, the point 0.9 intro, it would still remain out as a point 0.9 intro. I mean, as a point 0.9 verse on the chords with you know just like freestyle shuffle mode. But you have to be specific to press or use the point 0.9 chords, and then go back to the intro by adding stuff like how to compose stuff. Just it's really a composition. It's not really magic, and it's really reggae because it's point 0.9, and you gotta be able to study music just like I do. Like I studied music in college, though my type of studies are self-study, and I have to do it my way because they're not teaching reggae in the music school, and they're not teaching rock and roll. They're teaching guitars, classic guitar. They're not teaching the mainstream music and stuff. So in order for me to sing the on the hash brown, on the reggae, like freestyle, I have to sound reggae as well, which I also hacked. Reggae sound for English, I have to think of ragas in English. I have to think, you know, at the same time I'm thinking about the word ragas, I'm able to think of my lyrics and sound reggae in English. On the other hand, in Tagalog, or my my second language is Tagalog, I have to think of dreadlock ragas to sound reggae, to sound like a Rastaman, a Jamaican, and to be able to do all those stuff, the ragas or dreadlock ragas, it has to do something with matching it with the point nine, and I added something to the hash brown vocalization. Aside from doing ragas or dreadlock ragas, I have to provide like a tone for my voice, and I chose like Snow, the artist Snow, the hip hop artist Snow. Aside from thinking about ragas or dreadlock ragas, I also have to think about Snow, the style of how Snow sings, because he sounds like I jacked it up, like I hacked it up, like thinking that Snow style is actually would make me sound like a reggae with rhythm, reggae voice, reggae singer with the tone of the voice, and that's how I do my hash brown. And second is the trumpet. The trumpet is derived from a song from songs from Led Zeppelin that I chose, which is actually I call the which I have on my playlist. I created a playlist on Spotify, which is called Grass Music. So the Grass Music is actually Led Zeppelin. It's actually point 0.5, and to match the voice to sound like Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. Whether in Tagalog it has to be dahon, and in English it has to be leaf. While I'm singing it, I have to think of leaf or down. Leaf in English or down in Tagalog. And then point 0.5 on all the compositions. And the same procedure with the hash brown on the guitar, but point 0.5. Now, I also have like Chrysler. Chrysler is the rapper. Rapper now on guitars, which I converted to my own sound, the groove, with a future groove, like futuristic groove. My Chrysler guitar or sound, even if I'm not using guitar, if I'm using a sampler or you know electronics, I have to set up the sound effects or the guitars like to point 14, and to sing the Chrysler, which I already mentioned from my previous reports or hacks or holograms or movie, I have to think about point 50, point 51, point 51, point 5, and point red. I have to shuffle them when I'm singing or when I'm rapping Chrysler. And what I've learned from music is all of my songs are drums. Well, if I was to invite a drummer or someone who could do cajon music, like cajon box, like to freestyle that with my hash brown, trumpet, or Chrysler, all they have to think is all they have to think when they're doing the beats is drum set. So they have to think about the word drum set continuously and synchronized with their you know drumming drum set. And however, I learned from Tupac music that the beats or the drums, the beats, not sound effects, not the guitars, not the sound effects. The beats are actually just like the reggae music. The beats are actually point 0.11. So when I set up a drum set on my sampler or my drummer kit or my drummer device, I have to set it up the way I like, the speed and everything. But I have to make it point 0.11 on all the beats or drums on all of my music, hash brown, trumpet, or Chrysler. And basically for Chrysler and hash brown or hip hop and reggae styles, my hip hop and reggae, Chrysler and hash brown with the point 0.11 beats or drums. Uh, so those aren't the freestyle drums. Those are actually the actual setup when you're not doing freestyle on drums, like when you're doing it electronically or you know when you have to set up the drummer device. It has to be point 0.11. And as I managed to study about Tupac Shakur's music on her first two albums or something, it was actually when he's doing the point 0.11, you would actually have to do like, it was actually called dub music. What he's trying to when he's trying to make his music with his raps. The point 0.11 is dub music, or well, actually with reggae, it's point 0.11 on the drums or the beats, and then it's point 0.9 with the sound effects or guitars and other sounds. Point 0.9. With my Chrysler, it's going to be point 0.11 and then point 0.14. And then with my hash brown, it's going to be point 0.11 on drums and then point 0.9 when I'm doing reggae. And that's standard for reggae. And that's standard for my Chrysler. And I haven't really studied. I haven't. I don't really want to study the trumpet drums yet. I haven't added drums on my trumpet music, but I was also probably do the point 0.11 because I don't want to. I don't really listen to the grass music or playlist all the time. Like for ever since I started rapping and doing hip hop music and reggae. But I only do a few trumpet music, like the Led Zeppelin style. But it sounds really good. It's really like a rock star in Manila scene music. And basically, to do the dub music, like let's go to dub music. The dub music has to be like the reggae music, which is point 0.9 and point 0.11 on drums, point 0.9 on the sounds, and point 0.11 on the beats. And that's the dub music. That's what Tupac Shakur music with the first two albums. And however, he changed it on the next other albums, which is already now dubstep. Now the dubstep is different. The I actually do lo-fi as well. With lo-fi, it's actually point 0.16, but the drums is point 0.11. Point 0.16 and then point 0.11 on the beats. Now Tupac does that on these next other albums, point 0.16 and point 0.11. But basically, actually that is the dub music, point 0.16 and point 0.11. Like the sound effects and the beats. Point 0.16 on sound effects and point 0.11 on the beats or the drums. That's the dub music. Now the point 9, as I said earlier, and the point 11 is reggae. That's what Tupac uses. But he's not using the reggae riffs. He's using hip hop equipment and hip hop's music, but he's still doing it a sound uh, in point 9 and point 11, which is reggae. No wonder he has this tattoo at his back that says uh, Exodus, which is something from the reggae, from Bob Marley, from the reggae culture, reggae art. Now, his other arts is a point 16 and point 9, which is a dubstep, but it's not actually a dubstep that we all know, the reggae dubstep. The reggae dubstep is actually different. So, as I mentioned, the point 16 is a lo-fi, and point 11 is the beats with the two-pack. So the real dubstep is point 16 and point 11, the same thing. But this time, the point 16 that they use are would sound like the use of electronics or electronic device, not hip hop equipment, but electronica device. So that's what the real dubstep music is. So actually, the dubstep is the reggae electronica. So Tupac does point 16 and point 11, and point 9 and point 11. And that's what I do with my Chrysler. But mine is point 14 and point 11 because I have a different groove. My groove is a futuristic groove, which would really match my appearance and my hip hop style. Now, looks like I've said everything about music. Now, I've done a lot of works like more than about 80 stuff with my new sound, which is my 2.0. I call it Livity 2.0 because all I want to do, really want to do right now is in my present life, my current life right now, 2024, 25, which started last November of 2024. I just want to do the 2.0. I want to be a 2.0. And so I created a music which is the 2.0. And when I do my 2.0 music, uh, my guitar compositions would have to be a 2.0 sound. And to create the 2.0 sound, the composition is not a number, but a word. Like, it has to be dehydrate lock. I'm not gonna provide the details why I thought of the word dehydrate lock, but I hacked it. The 2.0 version of me would have to be a dehydrate lock. The 2.0 sound, my 2.0 sound, would have to be a dehydrate lock on the guitar. And then still, the drums, if I put drums, it would still be point 11, the same thing. So in this 2.0 Livity sound that I created, to sound like a 2.0, I have to think to match it with a 2.0 sound and to sound like a 2.0 Conrad voice. I have to think to have a 2.0 my 2.0 voice, which I also do here in my video, which I have a different setting for that, but it's the same thing, is point 2. I have to think of the number point 2 when I'm doing freestyle on my Livity 2.0 or 2.0 music, the dehydrate lock. Now, when I'm using a different instrument, which I cannot really use properly because it doesn't really provide the correct sound, but I still use it. The flute that I started liking because I have a copy of in my Walkman MP3 of Bob Marley being interviewed and has a flute and talking about the flute and everything, and he provided a flute sample that he was using. It was really a Bob Marley sound. But yes, as you can see, he has no song or song with the Wailers that he's using a flute or anything. But that was just an interview. So he started buying flutes, just two flutes. And for the flutes, which I cannot really do any sound like, I just do it like this time it's not dehydrate lock on the flutes. It is dehydrate rock. Now, to provide a 2.0 sound. Now, also for electronica, I mean harmonica, I also do dehydrate rock, not dehydrate lock. Dehydrate lock is only for the guitar. Dehydrate rock is for the harmonica and the flute to provide a 2.0 sound, which is my levity. And now, yesterday, or my new sound, well, before that, before we go to that, I when you're doing I wanted to create a remastering on my all of my music, which is a funk sound, but not really a funk music that I'm making. It's actually just a funk groove. When you create a funk music, there has to be a groove, and the groove that I'm using for all of my previous music, which I turned all of my music into having a funk groove. The groove that I'm using is or the funk that I'm using and the groove that I'm using to provide the funk is a futuristic groove, which I know how to do it because I'm the one who's making it. But yesterday I created a new groove. The groove is actually computer groove. It's something to do with computer video games or computer games that I used to play when I was young, back in 1990 to 1992 or something like that. Like when I was a kid, like in PC games. Like there's this space or futuristic or space uh, setup on the game, like kind of looks like heavy metal, but it's actually or metal themed sounds, but or video game, but it's not really metal. It's actually just a computer game. It's actually just high tech and futuristic because it's in space. Like there's darkness and there's machines, and so I copied the sound from the PC game, which is a computer groove. But to do this, it has to be set up. The remastering has to be set up for. You have to look for the tech groove. Once you find the tech groove, you'll then move to looking for the computer groove, and it's easy to do. Now I created that new sound and new composition, which is now I call the system box sound. I only made only two compositions on my playlist or albums for the system box. But to do the system box guitar, it has to be point 0.3. Composition on a guitar has to be point 0.3, and it sounds just like the one that I played, the guitars, the electric guitars on this movie. That's actually the actual recording that I made. It's actually System Box Music, my second song, and I have to. The recording on that scene where I'm playing the guitar for 10 minutes on this movie. That's actually set up with the or remastered as the computer groove. So it sounds really good when you're walking outside, like in the street. It sounds really good. It feels like you're in a space or something. But I haven't put any lyrics yet, and anyway, my previous songs, I can convert them to that sound too. The one with the lyrics, the Livity 2.0, and all the other stuff. I can, but I don't want to touch them. I just want to keep that into. I already tried it, but I can. I just want to keep them into futuristic groove. But anyway, to hack the non computer groove music into computer groove, you just have to set up the volume to 0.98, and the point 3 or system box music doesn't have any lyrics, and I don't plan to put any lyrics because it's supposed to be a computer sound effects. Doesn't really look like music, doesn't really sound like music, but computer sound effects. But let's say, like, just wait for something to happen. But I already said these stuff to be generous, and I expect to, you know, not expecting from you or anything. I'm expecting from my spiritual life to, because of this generosity, to prosper from all my generosity. But you know, that's how things work. Uh, if you're generous, it goes back to you. You prosper, and that's why I lose a lot of cool stuff because I'm generous. But I gain a lot of stuff, like, stuff that are different, like probably are suitable for my current life or something. Even forgot about the Jimi Hendrix thing. I also have a sun tripping and moon tripping sound, which everything started from those hacks. The sun tripping is actually the sound from jing 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 jing, the Wind Cries Mary song of Jimi Hendrix, and I created a playlist which is derived from that song, which has the same sound. And the Jimi Hendrix, that sound is actually, I have to kind of forgot the I kind of forgot the sound of the Jimi Hendrix, but the sun tripping and the moon tripping are all based on other songs, which are on my. Let me check quickly. Okay, so it's actually on my Spotify, but the sun tripping is actually a point three, just like my uh, computer music, but the computer groove, the point three on my new system box music is actually has a computer groove. So, but it's the same. It's point three. It's just that the system box is set up on a computer groove. Now the sun tripping is actually from the Wind Cries Mary, which is point three, and the moon tripping is coming from the sound of Foxy Lady, which is a point eight. And to do the sun tripping or moon tripping, the to sound like to match it, match the freestyle vocalization or vocal style with the sun tripping and moon tripping, it has to be John Ross with an S, John Ross. So this is my dime bag distortion from MXR, and I kind of set it up like this, like just like anything, like, but it's not just like anything. I set it up for my the three switches on my guitar to accomplish something, like to switch it to the point 14 Chrysler's DJ device, the point 5 trumpet device, and the uh, point 9 for hash brown or reggae. Here are the switches. So when it's like that, that's point 14. As you can hear the sound, that's point 14. But let me increase this. Let me increase this knob. So you can hear that that's point 14. That's a Chrysler DJ device, or DJs, or Chrysler sound. Now if I turn it in the middle, as you heard that, that's point 5. That's, when I do my rock, my trumpet. And then when I switch it here, as you can hear that, that's point 9. That's reggae. That's hash brown, or reggae music. That's standard for reggae. And I do something different with my new sound, the point 3 system box music, the newest sound system box, which is point 3 composition. And it kind of mismatches the sound when you compose it on electric guitar. So you have to change something like when you for example, let me get a chord. So example, for this chord, the B power chord, it's a point 3, though on electric guitar it doesn't sound point 3. So I have to turn this knob to sound like a point 3. Because it sounds different on when you compose it on the acoustic guitar. But on electric guitar you have to change this other knob. Sound a point 3. But since it's a computer device, I actually use the Chrysler sound, point 14. So it's a DJ device. But again, when I switch it to that, it's no longer a point 3. So I have to tune this to other knob. There you go, it's a point 3. So I kind of that's the new sound that I made, which is the system box. But it has to be remastered to a computer groove. But it's not on computer groove right now. So it sounds so it sounds different. So as I mentioned, it's actually the point 3 also for the Sun Tripping, which is the Jimi Hendrix sound derived from the specifically to the song When Christ Married. So if we do, so I just thought of something like maybe since it's not really tuned in or remastered to a computer groove right now, I can do the point 3 system box and put the genres, vocalization technique to the song. So let me do that now. Let me sing something in English. Like this, right now I said, there's nothing to say, but the genre's in my head, and I have to say it out loud, loud and clear, loud and loud and loud and loud and loud to you. coming into you. Sun is up and it's hot. So I'm just gonna include that take in my one of my band lab system box with this is would be that would have been the first time I sang with this kind of style, and though I'm gonna convert it to a computer groove, and so it would sound as system box. But right now, since I didn't do it, that's the sound of the sun tripping. For FYI, I had a mistake like in my information. I just had to back this up to correct something like the dub music is actually the point 0.9 and the point 0.11. The dub music is actually like, like sound effects point 0.9 and then point 0.11 on the drums. But actually, let me clear that out. Clear that out. Just forget that. The point 0.16 and point 0.11, that's the dubstep. Now the point 0.16 is lo-fi, and the point 0.11 would have to be the Tupac style. But if you combine them, point 0.16 and point 0.11 with DJ equipment, that's Tupac style. I think that's Tupac California sound. Now, if you do the point 0.9 and point 0.11 on reggae equipment, that would actually be called a dubstep. But if you're going to use Tupac equipment with point 0.9 and point 0.11, the point 0.9 and point 0.11 is the Tupac sound in New York dub. Now, the actual dubstep, which is the point 0.16 and point 0.11, is the California reggae electronica. And that's the real dubstep. Now the Tupac style is old. It's just like, probably being copied by the dub music people and the dubstep music people. They all derived it from the Tupac style. Now, if you're going to use reggae equipment with point 0.9 and point 0.11, that's going to be reggae. Like probably because I just checked with the moon tripping, they're doing 0.8. The drums is also 0.8. So possibly it's a whole new different story with the level trumpet music. Like if you have to do it in 0.5, the drum set should also be 0.5. But I haven't checked. But I don't. It's really easy to check that. Now, I guess that should be it. I kind of washed my face and my hair, wet my hair. It's not really all groomed right now, but I took a bath already, but really early morning when I woke up. I'm gonna take a bath again, but first, let me get some cigarettes to take my other coffee.